Hey guys, what's going on? Philip at Trade Genius. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm going to show you guys a couple of charts. I know these look pretty similar, but it's completely different time frames, and we're going to get into that, but basically showing how history repeats on Bitcoin. Real quickly, before I do, 9 hours left on the special. Crypto special summer #1 special here, guys. The chat room, signals, the indicators, you get access to our binary Forex trades, which are now 105 and 6. I mean, people don't even believe that record, but you can verify it. Ask people in the room. It works. And, we're conservative on our entries, but it's a pretty profitable trade program. And our special algorithms that we come up with that survey thousands and thousands of data points tell us statistical probabilities when we enter those trades, and we take really, really, really high probability trades. So that's why we get those crazy numbers on that type of stuff. Anyway, so really great package. Beg the guys to give us a better than normal discount on it. So there you go, 9 hours to go, get all that good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and check out this chart.
Trade Genius.
Okay, so what we have here, guys, is at first glance, this looks really similar, right? You might almost think it's two, if you're just looking at the chart, it looks like two different exchanges on the same time frame with just, daily Bitcoin or something like that. But in reality, what this is up here in this upper chart, this is 2014 up here, okay? This is what happens. That's what we always talk about, what happens after a blow off top with Bitcoin, whether it's blowing off at 40 cents or the first run over $1,000. Down here, what we have is our current chart set up, and this is, so this is 2018 right here. So pretty impressive, right? You've got, your lows are more or less correlating on this chart. And what I did was I took the blow off top from the end of 2013. That's when the Chinese ramped and blasted Bitcoin over 1,000. And notice the similarities on where the lows are put in and just the charts in general. But what I had to do up here is I had to make this a 4-day chart. So what that's saying is all of this price action, this price harmonic, if you will, is happening 4 times faster right now. And if you think about it, that's kind of what I was showing you guys. Whenever we get into parabolic type moves, they start off with smaller and smaller and smaller pullbacks and tighter time frames. So like I said, what you saw as we went parabolic at the end of 2017, this is just a bigger version of that. So now we're, instead of things taking 4 times as long, this is happening in a much faster time frame here in 2018. So what does this mean? Well, if we're tracking this same time ratio, then the bottom's in over here. That was the bottom, because what this ends up doing is it ends up moving up. The bottom is put in 2015, and then, as you guys know, we head into 2016 and we start moving higher. Now, we didn't make a new high, or I shouldn't say we didn't make a new all-time high until 2017. All right, so if we flip to this chart over here, this is what we're talking about. So we made that all-time high, came down here. This is what you guys were looking at, this whole range here, and then we started cranking up. If we're time cycling correct, then this spike up here that we're seeing should happen relatively soon, within the next 30 days, and break us over 10K. That would be what this represents here. Otherwise, what could happen is we're actually going to see one more. You notice this here, it kind of went down first one more time. The low was in here, but we had one more move down and then a move up. In any case, a move blowing through 10K should be coming. So it's just a matter of, is this going to happen in the next 20 days? Or does it happen, after we get one more cycle down and it takes 40 days, something to that effect. If you look at the new all-time high, it took 1,181 days to happen. And so, if we take this 4-day calculation, so things are happening 4 times faster, so 1181 divided by 4 days. So in less than a year, 295 days, we should see a new all-time high. So that should take us to like September-ish. We would see a new all-time high if our time ratio stays the same as this. So that's just something I wanted to share with you guys on this video. You know, I'm always looking at different things. 2014 comparative chart, I was kind of always been eyeballing that because the blow off top was so similar. But then when I really started drilling down and getting the, you know, where did it really correlate? 4 days seemed to be the one that correlated the most. And so here we are setting up for basically what looks like the next spike up into 10K. But, you know, nothing's guaranteed, but you really have to understand that Bitcoin, because of its unique nature of supply and demand, these patterns constantly repeat. They just happen at exponentially larger trade or price ranges. So just keep that in mind, folks. And that's your outlook. So I thought that was just an interesting share to kind of, you always want to step back, look at the macro and see what expectations could be realistically. And I think this is proving to be very realistic so far. So in a nutshell, let's look for whether or not we can break through this range that we're going into now that we've broken over the trend line. And, you know, we have a full head of steam and getting back above this 10K level up here. And I think that'll probably set up the move for 11,700 eventually. That's, to me, that's really the key level. You get it back above that and you can start talking about 20K and higher, again, retesting all-time highs. But nothing's going to happen unless we get above 11,700. That, to me, was a very critical key level. And that's where, I mean, if you look at your volume profile, where's all the action? It's below that level, right? So that's where things can get really hot and heavy and fast through this zone, because there just wasn't a lot of prior volume and areas where bag holders are sitting trying to unload compared to what we have down here. When we step back and look at this, we're going to see a huge volume node of support in this range. And I'll probably come back to play after another blow off top, may get a spike down and test these levels higher. That's just how this thing is structured and how this market works. But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Just thought I'd share that. Thought it was pretty interesting. Again, special runs out in about 9 hours, so I hope you join us in the room. And yeah, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Take care. Bye.
Trade Genius.